Hi y'all. So about an hour ago, I I got in this freaking argument with this racist disgrace on TikTok, and it's a content creator. I never comment on people's videos and like especially argue on here, but like it was a creator and she's a pretty big one. I don't know why she kept. I mean, well, I know why she was upset and angry, and so was getting like a texting battle with me over this, and now, not related to the argument, but with something else because she's a retard and she was very emotional. She deleted my comment. She deleted I was saying. I said like here. Let me show you right quick. This was the first video. This is the one I saw, and I agreed with her. She was saying like, um, people. Here, I'll just play it, bro.
More than self-hating white people who will degrade themselves for the validation of other people, like looking for a pat on the back, like invited to the cookout. Stand up. Like,
Now I was checking on her page because I agree usually, right? I mean, like people are especially performative people in general. And then like, but she said there was an unsaid part there whenever she went like invited to the cookout. What she's doing there is talking about like she clearly doesn't like when white people like stand up for racial issues for black people or something like that. I think that's where she was going. Now there are maybe she was just looking at the extremes because there are some people who like again take it to the extreme and like make that either their whole entire personality or they're just trying to like make friends or something. And I agree with that. But I wanted to check her page to see if that was what it was or if it was, something else. And well, it's something else. But first, let me just go ahead and tell you, like, I said somebody right here, right here, look on the right. So Democrats basically, and I told him, I said, look at her next video, look at her last video. It was this one right here. Look, just listen.
He don't got a clue in the fucking world. Good luck.
So obviously she's criticizing people exactly like this who say like, Democrats, all Democrats. And so I told this dude, I was like, look at her last video. And then because I commented on this one, I guess that was why. Bruh, she started getting upset in this right here. And look, this ain't even the good stuff comes later, bro. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna put that at the beginning of the video. Just wait. But she ended up like I had to explain to her. I was like, "You stupid retard! This is your last video." And she was like, "It don't have nothing to do with the video. My last video is about migrants, and it has nothing to do with the video." And I said, "Nope, your last video is about Democrats and Republicans, and you're right. It don't got nothing to do with the video. It's got something to do with this dude's comment." And then she like said something else with like laughing emojis. I forgot what. It was something totally unrelated, trying to defend herself again. But then she immediately deleted her comment or deleted all the comments before I got a chance to respond because she realized she was wrong. So let me show you this next one. This is where it really starts. This the one that I actually, dang, why won't that come on the right? Anyway, just well, I'll go ahead and just show you, bro. I can just scroll down here. Here, let me move this so y'all can see it. Hold on. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can find my comment. Oh yeah. So now this ain't an attack on Christianity, right? But I said typical Christians. just read this, bro. And then she's talking about here. Let me put my camera on. Let me go ahead and minimize this right quick, so y'all can see this. Okay. I'm sorry that you lack the brain cells to critically think about men who come from different cultures, where women are viewed as second-class citizens. And no shit, buddy. You live in Alabama, where the majority white population. All right, I'll just let y'all read that. So look, let me go ahead and explain this. In Alabama, yeah, it's majority white, but this is how race work. I mean, if you study history, like that's actually what we're going over in history right now, is race is congregating, especially like during the Gilded Age, in like cities and stuff. So yeah, it's majority white, but what if you lived in Birmingham? You'd see a lot of black people, right? Now, when you live in different spots. Now, the place where I live in, and especially the school I went to, A ton of Hispanics. A ton of Hispanics. So that would be a migrant, and that's what she's talking about in the video. She can't just go ahead and say, like in the last one where she was going like invited to the cookout and wouldn't say blacks, right? She in this one she says migrants, and she's not going to say like Arabs or Muslims or something like that. Let's see. So yeah, she's so freaking mad. Look, you lack the brain cells to critically think, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for you. Gosh, my heart goes out to you that you can't critically think like I can, because I'm a genius. It would also be helpful for you to read the caption, dumb eye ho, dumb eye. God, bro. Okay, mad as hell. The story. So yeah, I just explained what I told y'all, and then I called her a racist again. And then she says I had a cute little tantrum. It was cute. Thank you. And still doesn't take away from my point. It does take away from your point. And then, bro, look at that stupid ass statement right here. You're a male and lack experience. So what she thinks she's doing is, so because the video is talking about how certain men, which is in her case migrant men, speak about women, she's saying because of that, because like it's speaking about women, I don't really know how men speak about women. Now let's think about that. Like she's telling me I got no brain cells. All right, let's activate them for a second. Well, let's remove men and women out of it. If you want someone's genuine opinion of you, and like it's a negative opinion, and you like, you know what I'm saying, like, or something that maybe not a negative opinion, because it could be in this case it's not even like a negative thing if some dude like says a girl looks good or something, right? But it can be negative. Anyway, either way, someone's opinion on you that no, you're not gonna like to hear it, right? You're gonna go just ask them like straight up, especially if you don't like know them. If it's like a random person, no, people don't do that. Okay, so same thing with men and women. Men restrain themselves when they get around women. It's like if there's a group of guys and they're trying to like pick up girls or something, and one of them says some crazy stuff about especially about women in particular, or about certain kinds of women, or women looking this way, everybody gonna look at him bad. Not even because they disagree with that, but because if they could, but because it's like you can't say that around the huz type thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That is a God, and like what I say right here, bro. She probably just has no experience with men. She like probably has absolutely none, so she thinks that I don't know, whatever she sees online is all that there is. Like, and then she started to pull this one on me. So yeah, you realize how much men talk about women in dirty ways to each other. We definitely do it more than we talk to you guys. So what the hell? Like, what is she talking about? Genuinely, she's retarded. That's all. That's the only answer. So you live in Alabama and education is damn near the lowest. I'm with you there. I see it all around me. But see, at the same time, and as I tell her, we have these things called, like, when we take standardized tests, they rank you within the entire nation, right? And so when I'm ranked within the entire nation, consistently throughout my entire life, always been in the top at least 10%. It used to be top 5% in reading and top 1% for math. So in the nation, by the way, it's gone down to like just being 10 for both because I'm dealing with chronic pain, and then so it's hard to take the test with a clear thought or clear mind, and then on the top of that, I didn't really go to high school, so that don't even make any sense either. She tries to make so many assumptions about my life, like I didn't even go to high school, so like my education is not even for real, really Alabama education. It's like online internet education that the entire world gets. So yeah, like she just kind of assumes everything, which is it usually would be a good assumption, but when this is what your entire she doesn't make any arguments. She just criticizes migrants, complains, and she calls me I'm having a temper tantrum. Bruh, look at her, she's not even making no fucking points. She's just calling like you can't critically think. Look at my comments on my other videos. This is so common with idiots. They don't know what to say, so they just like say you're stupid, say you don't know how to think, all this sort of shit. Like, quit wasting my time. Well, you're not wasting my time. I'm having fun. I wouldn't be doing this. Like, I could quit at any time. But yeah. So I told her all that stuff. And yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get my phone out so I can show y'all. For real. Listen to this. Just listen to her, bro.
The way a lot of these migrant men view women should make you sick. I stumble upon these videos the way a lot of these
Just listen,
migrant
just listen.
men
Man
view
down.
women should make you sick. I
You saw
stumble
that?
upon these videos all the time, but
White women and Eastern European women specifically. The migrants are coming over and targeting us white women. They hate us white women. Oh, us white women are under attack. We're under. Shut up. Like, actually, you're a disgrace to humanity. Let's go on a quick little internet safari right here. I swear I have not even checked out any of these dudes' pages, but I just want to see how these like weirdos, how they act, what they look like. He's posting fucking. Bro, I put that on everything. Oh my, I did not. Hold on, let's do some more. This is too fun. This one, how tall are you, ma'am? Ma'am, how tall are you? Can we date? Oh look, he's 6'3". He's tall. He wants a tall. He's trying to make that. He's got that LeBron project going on. Hold on. Hey, love this dude right here. Yeah. Meanwhile, most rapists in the U.S. and it's also not even like a proportionate thing. Like it's a disproportionate. Like white people are worse with pedophilia, with rape, with all that like sexual stuff, man. So I don't know what she's talking about. So it's not okay. Look. It's not proportional for white people or disproportionate for white people. Look, Arabs about 1 to 1.2%. So let me get the data right here. Meanwhile, only like 1.9 were all other races. That includes all other. So like Asians would be in here too. So yet, less Muslims commit rapes here, or Arabs commit rapes here, than there are, in the country. There are 60% white people and only 51 sexual abusers. But with the same 60.5% white people, 75% of cases with child pornography are white. So why don't we make videos on that? How about we make videos on that? Is it because we're white too, and we don't want to? We don't want to say anything about. Oh, this is what it would be. It would be performative if we did that. Then it would be performative. So it's better to be racist than performative. Okay. By the way, it wouldn't be performative because that's actual facts and not just like, oh, I started seeing videos. Yeah, let me play that. Her justification. Let's just see. Listen to this garbage. It's for real.
stumble upon these videos all the time, but I just want to highlight the exact mentality I'm talking about and just look at how disgusting this is. I stumbled upon this video, for example, and on the previous slides, it was like one was like an Israeli, one was American.
Alright, I got the point. She already said it. She's stumbling across videos. She stumbles across videos. That's how she makes her opinions. How about this? What do we think? I don't ever stumble across these videos, okay? Ever. Let's think for a minute. When we stumble across videos on TikTok that validate our, racist opinions and vermin, is it because that actually, like, there's all these migrants are just misogynists and rapists and they hate us and they want to kill white European women? I'm exaggerating, but let's be for real. This is how she thinks. In the same like vibes, okay? Obviously she doesn't think someone's going to shoot her in the face. I'm not saying that, okay? But like, is it because that, or is it because TikTok has like this algorithm that feeds you content that you engage with and that you make videos on, that you watch for an extended period of time? It knows. God, bro. But no, people can't. I'm the one without brain cells because I'm criticizing. But she can't figure out that men don't freaking talk to don't talk to women the way they talk to each other about women, which is going to be worse, which is going to be their real thoughts on women and stuff. And then same thing here. You sitting there scrolling through TikTok thinking that whatever the algorithm feeds you is like actual like conclusive representation of like the entire whoever you're looking at. Like, oh look, here's an Arab and here's another Arab, here's another Arab. They keep feeding me things that I keep staring at and getting upset about and making content about. I think that represents them all. Yeah, I'm just going to jump to conclusions. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Jump off a short bridge. Land in the water, okay? I'm not telling you. You just need the free-falling experience. That's all. Don't kill yourself, okay? Don't. It's not worth that. That's what I'm saying. Okay, calm down. We can still change. It's not worth that. It's not worth that. It kind of sounded bad. Oh yeah, also you got this wrong, dummy. I'll take your opinion with a grain of salt, not as a grain of salt. Come on, bro. Stupid. Bro. The comments are just straight up unhinged, man. I can't find a single dude that's like, they want to be minorities so bad. It's all, liberals. Bending over. This one's crazy. Bending over backwards for people that detest us. Same stuff with this right here, bro. Same stuff. What she's talking about.
Should make you sick.
Look, they detest us. They detest, who is us? They're going ahead and saying it out loud right here. They hate whites. No, you are racist. Stop saying, you'll find like a few racist people on the other side and it's like, oh look, now I can be racist to the entire group because I found some racist on their side. No, how about you just stop, you go, yeah, there are some racist people there. There are obviously some also racist people with white people. People are just going to be racist. It's not a whole race. I don't know, bro. This is 16 minutes. This is pathetic. Like, you are a loser. You are such a loser. Like, I hate racist people. I literally cannot stand them. Like, God, bro. Look, like, just read this shit, bro. I don't know, bro. You're a disgrace to humanity.